Ну, только под конец там было сложно, если они перли и перли. Ой. Что-то я... Надо было в ретранслятор войти, а я куда? Так, Steam свой чужой, планета богатая палладиум. Сюда, наверное. Омега. Кто может знать? Давай в журнал полезем. Отправляйся в клуб загробный. А, Ария, это... Которая главная в клубе. Ну, пойдем. Давно мы с ней не разговаривали. Я одну миссию у нее за кадром выполнил. Не удержался. Так, чуть-чуть помогли ей. А вот рядом клуб, там бармен, вот он меня отравил. Тоже был за кадром. Не удержался. О, Ария, давно не виделись. Да, ну ладно.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Комната, да? Это, наверное, где-то... Сейчас как выходим на левой стороне. Я, кажется, знаю, где это. О!
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
Не надо подмазывать.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
Надо было это убрать.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Marib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilion. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me.
Ну, будет до этого дела принесу, не будет, не принесу. Все просто. Я безумный выродок прочитал. Вот сюда нам, да.
you hear about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be.
Ой.
My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Пароль у нас есть. О, читать.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife.
Jaruta.
I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just
Вдвойне
when we
извращенка.
dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Wow.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever.
Борщ ты тоже
She
будешь
can
варить?
sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
No.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators.
Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. And she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Да, она маньяк.
Lauren speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions
Ни
long
слова
hidden.
про аромат.
Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Вперед, остановим ее, победе.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest
А
I've
я
ever
вообще
been.
состарюсь и сдохну, пока она там прячется.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You
Надо
will never
убить
be
с собой
alone.
взять.
This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies.
Нет,
Morinth
мои
is
любимые
far too
пушки.
cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act.
ладно.
Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Так, так, статуя. Статуя.
A man from some gallery, a whole gallery for it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Hello again. Did you find anything? Is there anything I can do to help?
I should go.
Не пора идти. Ладно, разберемся. VIP. VIP у нас где-то там. О, у них в магазинах что-нибудь есть? Визер. Карман без... Модуль.
This should come in handy.
Капец. 30 тысяч. Чувак. Может, скидку даст? А, деньги появились. Так, Трасский Крейсер. Дешевую мы давай точно купим. Усиливающие прокладки. Так. Вид на анекдот где был?
People come to places such as this seeking a better life. And when they get here, they find bliss. Vibrant kids forced into destitution on a world filled with criminals. They deserve protection. If I survive your mission, I may return here.
Джудита, по-моему, так надо сказать.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of
До
the
этого
club.
разговаривали.
For those
Дайте
with
мне
the black
войти.
name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Так я знаю же пароль.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Круто. Чего такое?
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, suddenly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morant will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Говно вопрос. Вау. Я сохранился, если что. Давай еще вот так сохранимся.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Говно вопрос.
Come on, don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
А где он валяется? Кто? Вий? Похож на Ки. А где бухнуть-то можно? Тут веселье. Где бармен?
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what
Что
to
такое?
do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity.
Терминал и вечность.
Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Терминал и вечность.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity.
Terminal
in that order.
Вечность и терминал.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it.
You need something, man?
Вечность или терминал?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moiral. I'm ready to head out.
Так чё?
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Да сиди. Не дергайся.
Oh.
Что мне еще
Are you
тут
still
делать?
here?
Билеты какие-то достать.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
Lots of money. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep paint off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
Уходите. Почему?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we
Правда,
gotta
не знаю
pay the
почему.
man.
Я хочу, чтобы
We
они
work for
ушли.
Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of us now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me.
А зачем мне это, правда, я не знаю.
My name is Morin.
Опа.
I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Эй, а где выбор ответа? Может, я не
Some
хотел
nights I come here
присесть?
and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
Я...
You and I want
Давай
the
ее
same thing.
клеить.
Do we?
Да.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
Че, в здешней музыке можно забыться. Вы знаете, что есть способы дополнительно усилить ощущения? Дополнительно.
I don't need chemical help to get through my day.
Very prudent. Very cautious.
Нет, это ей не понравилось.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vienya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to
Да,
dangerous
я понял
places.
ее сторону.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Неправильно
Yes.
действовал.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is
Как
nearby.
быстро.
I want you alone.
Вообще, раз-два и уломали. Так, игра сохранена. Мы у нее в хате, нифига себе, пузырек с таблеткой.
Have a Halix if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
О,
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes.
да, она маньячка
He knows you're
100%. Уже
better.
все, мега 1000%.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll like
Нет,
it.
я хочу к маме домой. Я хочу делать уроки. Нет, я не хочу оставаться со взрослой женщиной один на один.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win just
Да.
before you kill him. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end
Ты
like he
высосала
believed.
его мозги. Так что ли? Так, ладно. Надо заняться тобой.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission.
Воу.
I think we share that, you
Ну,
and
не
I.
так же близко.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. What's going on? The bitch herself found a little helper.
Крепкого помощника, я бы сказал. Сюрприз. Ну теперь действительно.
Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Moran! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
С чего бы?
I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Я эту Моринт вообще не знаю.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Оу. Она точно все?
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you
А
ready to
контроль
go
не
as
надо?
well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Все. По маслу все прошло. Самара расправилась с Ардат-Якши. Она остается предана лично Шепарду. Преданность юстициара остается под вопросом, но данное слово привязывает ее к Шепарду лучше, чем могло бы быть. Задание Цербера не будет подставлено под удар ее присутствия в отряде. Короче, зашибись все. Зашьябись. Новое снаряжение. Терминал. Нормандия, спасибо. Тоже Нормандия. А, это мы когда корабль вот этот, мини-миссия была, починили. Гетов была куча где. А это когда мы Талии помогали, походу. Так. Палладин. Ого, это куда-то пилить надо. Как далеко надо? Эя какая-то, нифига себе.
Anomaly detected.
А, нам еще найти. О, вот нулевой элемент.
Probe away. I have found something.
Ой, сразу, нет, погоди. Тут много нулевого элемента.
Probe away.
Я хочу это все собрать.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Сейчас мы понасобираем вот это.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Все, наверное. там так до хрена.
Probe launched.
Помочь Джейкобу. Что-то там про отца. Найти его отца, по-моему. Есть подозрение, что он может жить. Ой, может быть живых. А может просто имитация.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Куда? Куда улетел? Улетел. Оставил нас одних.
There it is, and mostly intact. It could have survived impact, but for years.
Это
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, talk. Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Сдохли записи. Так, нам туда, да?
Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship.
My
father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected.
Да, я тоже думаю, корабль
Avoiding
надо
it for a
проверить.
decade seems unlikely.
Я чё застрял? Пойдем корабль проверим. Не развалится под ногами. Застрелены, короче. Так.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Oh no. Ай, попала я на эту штуку все-таки. Капец. За 3000 я горбачусь. Но они начали забывать, понятно. Короче, они с ума сходят на этой планете. Все, кто выжил, я так понимаю. Упал корабль. Начали питаться местной едой. Всех поехала крыша. Все. Ай. Куски.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have
Девочка,
lost
тебе
faith.
лет сколько?
The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not
Поехавшие
escape!
мудаки.
They've seen us.
Фига взлетел. Сжигательный, дай. Да прячься ты, да прячься. Ух ты, они здесь. Ага, капец. Убили. Я им сейчас задам звездюлей. Я тут спину расстреливаю. Да прячься. Что все от сервером бегали? Открытки, ребята.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Крепкие. Красивая планета. Да, блин.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Какие-то ребята вон. Ничего нет. Груда пищи. Они как зомби какие-то.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
В чем причина различий?
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food?
На всякий случай пушечку-то давай держать.
He has a cruel face. I can't talk to you.
О, не баба, девушка.
Bad.
Какие девушки, блин, женщины уже.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that.
За фигня.
That's borderline worship.
Ничего и не осталось, я еще кредиты с них собираю. Норм.
Get over here!
Что там залетели? КПК. Погоди, КПК, я где-то видел КПК. А где КПК-то видел? Во, КПК доступ. На полу, что ли? А, вон где. Фиг увидишь. Костер, палатки, ясно. Доктор.
Here. You could
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After, my father took control and didn't stop it.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Nah. Ой, блин. Да, остатки робота взорвались.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Make activity.
Фига, они полетели.
He had plenty of choices. Late to
Одни роботы, что ли? Ух ты, зараза. Что, сканировать?
This is valuable.
Да, патрон, пожалуйста. Плохо.
Rerouting power. System failing. Hostile forces have engaged.
В невесомости они ломаются быстрее.
He had his fun. Now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Overloading the system.
Careful.
Come on up!
Enemy down!
Backup systems engaged. Failure.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me. Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Как с мусором.
You're up!
О, живые. Обработан. Биотик. Ого. Ой, не совсем.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Посмотрим. Неплохой бой, неплохой, они крепкие. Оборона у них тут офигенно была. Конечно, не такая сила, как у нас. Но достойно. Где-ка пока опять этот. Опа. Смотри-ка, просто стоит, не нападает, ничего. Рональд Тейлор. Смотрим, ничего тут есть. Ни хрена нету. Все сожрал.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Он даже не узнает.
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the droolers. That was before the hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. After things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
На мушке тоже. Да, все лишь после события на АЭЕ занимается специалист Альянса. Короче, прилетели, всех подобрали, того под суд. Вот такие вот дела. Нормуль. Ну, так, интересно, конечно, миссия, необычно, такой еще не было. Прикольно.
Secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Что-то разборки у них тут всякие.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Только один раз.
Anytime, Jacob.
Теперь вот давай на полную давай работай. Без всяких пререканий. Ну, дверь-то открой. О, повысить. Я уж не знаю, я там все уж не знаю, все прокачал до максимума, но нет, все качается что-то. И качается.